In this video, I'm going to show how you can build a complete B2B YouTube lead generation system that can book you multiple calls a week, generate thousands of dollars to your business, and actually make running many parts of your business a whole lot easier. I'm going to walk you through why so many B2B channels actually fail, why YouTube is the best lead generation asset that you can build for your business right now, and how you can do all of this yourself. And just for some context, we've helped multiple B2B businesses and agencies in the last year alone to book over 500 calls for their businesses and add thousands to their monthly recurring revenue, all directly from YouTube. Let's get into it. So how to build a killer YouTube lead generation system. As I said, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build a complete B2B YouTube lead generation system that can book you multiple calls a week, generate thousands in revenue, and make multiple parts of running your business a whole lot easier. I'll walk you through why so many B2B channels fail, why YouTube is the best lead generation asset you can build for your business right now, and exactly how you can do this all by yourself. So why do most B2B channels actually fail? Very simply, they have no strategy, right? It's random content, there's no research, there's just no system. You simply record a video, you post, and you just hope that it's going to, get you something. You just put it into the abyss. You just put it out there and say, let YouTube work its magic. YouTube's so great, right? So why can't it just get me results? And it just unfortunately does not work like that. Don't get me wrong, there can be specific outliers or specific videos that can outperform and can do really, really well by just randomly posting it, but a lot of the time there needs to be a strategy behind it. Quitting too early, it's a realistic thing, right? A few videos, they get no traction, you walk away right before the results kick in, right? YouTube can take some time to build up, that's the honest truth of it, but some people don't realize, they don't want to hear that, and that's okay. But the truth is, you stop too early, you quit too early, and you're just not going to reap the rewards. And just a simple wrong mindset. You treat YouTube like a one-off tactic instead of a long-term asset. Once you can do YouTube but properly, consistently, for a long duration, you will see good results, right? Even if you have no strategy, even if you go back to the first one where you have no strategy, if you do it for long enough time, something will happen, right? It could take a much longer time than if there is a strategy, but if you go with the wrong mindset, you are doomed to fail, right? The problem isn't YouTube, it's the approach that you're taking. Very simply put, YouTube is a compounding asset, right? This isn't about one video formula. It's about building something that grows over time, permanently working for you. Month 1 or 2, video drops and it gets its initial process. This is probably where month 1 is where you're going to see the most views for any specific video, unless for some reason a specific keyword you optimize starts to now rank really, really highly, and now YouTube's pushing that specific video out more. But for on an average video, right, when you post it, that's when it's going to get its initial push in its initial views. Then you have from month 3 to 4, and it slows down, but it's still ranking in search. If you optimize properly, you have clients who are ranking in search, so their videos are constantly getting views. It's obviously going to be a bit less because now you're less on the browse, but you're still getting views in month 3 to 4. And then it comes to month 6 plus, this video could still be getting views, right? Still booking calls, old videos stack the new ones. 12 to 15 videos are now pulling in leads simultaneously because you optimize all these videos properly, right? Ad stop equals lead stops. YouTube is front loaded effort, but it's infinite return. And I'll show you some examples, right? This is one of our clients, and as you can see, this was a video that was uploaded on January 3rd, 2026. This was December 10th, 2025, November 28th, 2025, August 2025, June 2025, November 25, February 2026, October 2025. And these are the views that it's got just in the last 48 hours. 55 views in the last 48 hours, 51 views, 39 views, 36 views, 32 views, 31 views, right? And these are all in the last 48 hours. And look at all the different dates that it's been uploaded. This is what I mean by it's a compounding effect. Videos are constantly bringing in views, even months after they've been uploaded. And then this is his overall views in just the last 48 hours, 523 views, and this is split between all these different videos. Obviously, if we have posted a video super recently, this is going to be a lot higher, but just from his older previous videos, as you can see, it's pulling in 523 views in the last 48 hours. And this is the same channel, by the way. Evergreen content, that unfair advantage that YouTube can give any single business if done properly, right? This video, as you can see, again, It got 2,700 views. It got most views towards the start, and now it's just gradually growing. This is about 80 days after its upload, and even 80 days, we're talking almost 3 months in. This video was uploaded almost 3 months ago. In the last 48 hours, it still has 84 views. That's almost 100 people every 2 days, 100 potential leads that are consuming your content, right, every single day for a video that was posted 3 months ago, something that maybe took you an hour of your time, right? But what is evergreen content? Essentially, it's content that is going to solve timeless problems your ICP will always have, not trend-based and not news-based, meaning it's not just something that's going to work now and in the future it's not going to be a thing. Now, there are videos that you can upload like that, but when we're talking about evergreen content, these are things that are going to be constantly searched, right? A simple test is, will someone be searched this in 2 years? If yes, I would seriously consider making it, right? You could do things like swap the year 2025 to 2026 in the title, same video, same rank, and refresh. So something like, you know, how it says here, how to get B2B sales calls, right? People are forever going to be searching this. So if you can make a video optimized around this and make sure you're ranking, then this is a video that for years can bring you endless results. YouTube amplifies everything else. As you can see, I got a little meme running there. It amplifies cold outreach. This is what I was talking about when I'm talking about how it improves the other aspects of your business. A prospect is going to search you after you send them a DM, most likely, right? Most of the time they do. Your channel delivers instant authority. They see you talk, they hear expertise, they trust you before they even reply to you. They're much more inclined to book a call. They see you're a real person. They see that you know what you're talking about, right? Sales calls, they've watched your content before the call. They're pre-educated, they're pre-sold. This means there's much shorter sales cycles and the closes are much easier since they already trust you. And ads, same thing as cold outreach. Someone sees your ad, they search you up, the channel converts their curiosity into trust. Now it means a lower cost per lead. YouTube is not just you get leads from YouTube and that's it. It builds every part of your business. It improves everything basically, right? Which is why it is so important to have a consistent YouTube system, to build a system that is going to bring you all these leads, that is going to convert all these people. And by the way, if you want us to build this entire system for your whole YouTube content library, your whole YouTube system, then book a call, right? It's not pressure, no pressure, it's non-salesy. It's just to help you gain some clarity. You can ask me any questions and see if YouTube is a good fit for you. But how do we actually build this entire system that works together and fits around your whole business, right? We got to start with step number 1, which is research first. This is non-negotiable. Research is the component of everything when it comes to YouTube. It's incredibly important, and it's the first thing we do whenever we start working with someone new. We do heavy research into their niche, their ICP, their business, what they do, who they help, right? It's incredibly important because this builds the foundation for everything when it comes to creating YouTube content that actually brings results, YouTube content that is going to convert. So you have to, the first thing I always recommend to do for, if you're doing this for yourself, is to extract pain points, right? Use ChatGPT on call transcripts to surface real pain points, because that gives you your base of what you could potentially start making videos around. Now, you want to take those pain points and you always want to validate it with vidIQ. You want to check the search volume and competition to prioritize ideas. We use vidIQ for initial research, but you always have to do research on YouTube as well. You have to see the sort of channels that are ranking for it, the size of these channels, see if it's even an idea you could potentially rank for before even making it. There's loads of research that goes into it. Just having a simple idea is not enough, and go away and do that. Any single idea needs some research behind it to make sure you're getting the best possible results from it, right? Model outlier videos, analyze small channel hits to replicate what works, and I'll show you an example in a bit. But once you can find outlier videos, figure out what works and replicate that for your channel in your way and make it better, if essentially you could see really good results. If you skip research, you could easily be wasting your time, right? So again, drop those sales calls into ChatGPT and find out your real client pain points, right? Take those ideas to vidIQ, low competition, decent volume, and then some in-depth YouTube research, and then also find outlier ideas on small channels and model what works. Create content nobody is searching for equals your channel going nowhere. And this is an example of a simple keyword that I was researching earlier, and it's as simple as something like VSL funnel, and that's it's getting 35,000 monthly searches. It's rising at the moment and the competition is very low. This is an initial keyword. You still have to now go on YouTube, and I've got another video on my channel that breaks this down in a lot more detail, but you still have to go on YouTube and then do extra research around this keyword to see if it's something you can realistically rank for. Step number 2 is to understand the 3 different types of content systems. You're always going to start at the top, which is the top of funnel, which is essentially the how-to educational videos, right? It's cold traffic, it's volume, it's reach. You're trying to make these videos as broad as possible, to reach as many people as possible, so that you can start growing your channel and you can start having a foundation. Because once you can do this and you can build this foundation of people coming into your channel, then it moves them down the content system, right? Then it's middle of funnel. It's more of your methods, your systems, a bit more of your personality. This is where you really build that trust. It builds your authority. You essentially show you know what you're talking about, right? And then the next part of the funnel, once they've filtered through, it's the bottom of the funnel, where's your case studies, it's your client interviews, it's your testimonials, right? These are going to get the lowest views, but they're going to bring you the highest conversions. YouTube pushes viewers through this journey automatically. The more content across all three stages, the harder the machine is going to work for you, right? And you have to, you know, fluctuate between these three, right? Sometimes you might cater more towards top of funnel just to get all those people in, especially if you already have loads of middle funnel and bottom funnel. Start doing some top funnel, and then those top funnel are going to come into the middle funnel and eventually to the bottom of funnel. Sometimes you do a bottom funnel and that's all you really need, but usually top funnel is going to be hard to sell anyone on top of funnel, which is why we move them down this thing. If you're just doing constant top of funnel, you see incredible amounts of outliers, but your conversion rates will probably be lower, surprisingly, right? More views doesn't always necessarily mean more results. So how to actually make the video convert. The first thing you think about is the title and the thumbnail, essentially the packaging. Always make sure the title's under 60 characters. Include your keyword that you're optimizing around for that video in the title. And again, if nobody clicks, nothing else matters. Your thumbnail and your title have to work together to get that click. And I've got more details that breaks it down a bit more. Right, step number two is your 30-second intro. There's essentially three things I always try to include. It always switches around, but number one, you want to verify the title, right? You want to verify that people clicked on the right video. If they clicked on something where the title and the thumbnail suggest the video is going to be one thing, and then you start talking about something completely different, right? That there's a good chance that they're going to click off because they think they've clicked on the wrong video, or you've clickbaited them, or it's something that they didn't want to watch. So always verify the title, drop some sort of social proof, and give them always a reason to stay, right? You want someone to spend 15-20 minutes watching you, spending time with you on watching your video. Give them a reason to stay. And if you can't do that, maybe the video is not good enough, give them a very specific, a very good reason to stay and watch throughout, right? Number three, deliver real value in the body. Actual methods, not fluff, right? If they feel like they're wasting their time watching you, they will never buy, they will never come back. Same thing, and I've used this example before. If something messes up on your laptop and you need help with it, you go onto YouTube or you go into Google, you type in your issue. If that person is not solving your issue, if that person is wasting your time, you're never going to watch another video of theirs again when you need help again with whatever it is. And that is the same when it comes to B2B content, right? Retention hooks, structured logical flow, right? Subtle hooks throughout to keep people watching until the end, right? Just keep people engaged, right? There's ways you can use your script, there's ways you can talk, there's certain things you can say, there's certain open and loops that you can use that are going to keep people watching throughout the video. Right, and call to actions. Use call to actions throughout the video, the 30% mark, the 50% mark, right? Make these subtle. These could just be a quick, if you need help with this thing, booking a call, or you can watch this previous video here about this or that. You're just going to get more people to go through your call to action, because not everyone's going to be there at the end of the video, and that's just the reality of it, right? And then your outro, just when you have your final call to action, whether it's a book a call, a lead magnet, join a community, wherever your business is, whatever your goal is from YouTube, and then always call to action to another video. This really helps with the YouTube algorithm. When they see people going from one video to another of your videos, right, you're just going to be inclined to push your video more, because you're keeping people on their website, you're keeping people watching your content. So how do we actually make it work? How can you make it work for yourself? And as you can see, it's grind time, right? It's time to actually put in the work if you want to get the results. The first things first, one well-researched video per week is enough, right? You can do more, of course, and it can probably bring you results quicker. Sometimes doing too many is going to actually hurt your results, right? But one video per week done properly every single time, well-researched, proper thought into it, right? Actual understanding what the video is about, understanding the pain point that you're attacking, understanding the keyword you're using, is enough. Consistency, one video every single week, right? Put it in your calendar, same time every week, record that video, right? Have a content bank. Always have multiple ideas ready. Never start from a blank page on a recording day, right? For anyone we work with, for ourselves, we have multiple ideas ready to go, right? Sometimes it's just when is the right time to put this idea out, what is working right now. Sometimes you think, oh, I'm gonna go with this idea, but then another thing pops up and it's actually a lot better to go for that idea in that time, right? But always have these ideas ready to go, so you're never just kind of starting empty and trying to think on the day, oh, what should I make a video about, and then make a video video. That is where a lot of people actually go wrong, right? And in preparation, research and scripting, done days before recording, never the same day, right? I don't try to, do a script and then record it straight away. Usually you're going to find you're going to make a script, you're going to, prepare a video, and then you look at it the next day and you realize, or you're going to start recording and realize you've actually made mistakes you haven't included. So give yourself some time to let that script sit there, come back to it, and you're going to see a lot of mistakes and some things you can actually add to add more value, right? Don't quit in month 2, right? A lot of people start, they do 3, 4, 5, some people do months of videos, but then don't get results because it's not optimized, and then just quit, right? As you can see, this is like a typical graph of what you can expect when you're doing something like YouTube. Month 1, you're going to generate 2 leads, and then when it comes to month 2, you got 4 now, and it hasn't been much growth, but you've gone from 2 to 4, you've doubled it. But then you go to 9, and then from 9 you go to 18, then you're at 32, then you're at 55, then you're at 85, and it just continues skyrocketing from there. And it's really hard if you just stay with that consistency to lose this when it comes to YouTube. As long as you stay up to date with what's working, as long as you're continuously doing research, as long as you're continuously updating your videos, you will see this same effect, right? It's the snowball effect. Most people quit in month 1 to 2, right? Exactly the wrong time to stop. Month 2 to 3, right? Which is why we always recommend 90 days to work with people, is when the compounding begins. It's going to be slow at first, and then it will be unstoppable. Once YouTube learns your audience over time, they will start pushing your content to the right people at the right time. The machine builds itself, right? Stay consistent, the channel gets easier, the leads compound, and the system is going to run itself, okay? So stay consistent, do not quit. And if you're struggling, right, I promise you can get results, right? Every channel can get results, every channel can see improvements, right? It's probably just something's gone wrong in your strategy. And I've had a video on my channel, I'll link it now, where it basically walks through the whole system of, if you're not getting a certain result, there's some way that you're going wrong, and it kind of walks you through that to help you understand where you're going wrong. And again, here are just some simple results. We showed this earlier, 48 hours, 523 views. Again, look how old these videos are, some of them from August, and it's currently 28th of Feb, right? So we're coming to March. These are from August, and they're still getting 30 to 50 views every other day, right? This one here, again, 84 views in the last 48 hours, and it was uploaded 3 months ago. Here's a video 8 months ago, 11k views, it's still getting views now. Here's another one, right, 7 months ago, 16k views, and it's still getting views now. So if you want our help to build these systems for you, to help you start to see real results from your YouTube content, start booking continuous calls from ready to buy leads every single week, right, book a call down below with the first link. Like I said, it's not a salesy call, it's just to help you gain some clarity. You can ask me any questions and see if YouTube is a fit for you. And if you already have a channel, then I'm super happy to go through it, audit it. And if you want to see a breakdown of this exact video here, he had 150 subs when we posted this. It's now 11k views, and it's booked him an insane amount of calls. I think at the time I did the video, it was like 50 plus. It's more now. But if you want to see a full breakdown on this exact video, then click the video on screen wherever it is, and I will see you there. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.